This is a Boom Media production. Welcome to Unbuttoned, the podcast that takes you beyond the seams of business ownership, motherhood, and the unattainable pursuit of perfection. Join us, Elizabeth and Lauren, your hosts and boutique founders, as we share the unfiltered reality behind the scenes of entrepreneurship and everyday life.
Get ready as we unpack the highs, lows, and everything in between. From starting and growing a boutique to the messy adventure of raising a family, we understand the pressures of trying to balance it all.
So grab your favorite outfit, brew a cup of coffee, or perhaps something stronger, and join us for candid conversations, insightful tips, and plenty of laughs along the way. This is Unbuttoned, where authenticity is always in style. All right, welcome back to Unbuttoned Podcast.
Hello.
Elizabeth's here today.
Hello.
Do you want to reintroduce yourself to everyone?
I know. Well, yeah, what podcast was I? Oh, just Kathy.
No,
right?
And
Tracy. Yeah. Hi, guys. I'm back. I didn't ever go anywhere.
Yeah, well.
The one day that Kathy was here, I had a sick baby.
That one was fair.
A sick babysitter.
Yeah. Which is mom life. I don't remember why
wasn't I there
for
for Tracy's?
I don't know. Doesn't matter.
I don't know.
Anyway, she's back.
though.
And today we have, in true Lauren Elizabeth fashion, no topic.
We're just going to chit chat.
And yeah, that's what I was going to say. We're just going to chit chat. And
we cracked a high noon. And yeah,
it's just the two of us in the office, and it's late in the day, later than we're normally.
Yeah. We just finished our second shoot of the week, which that's a lot. We usually do one.
Yeah, there's like 20-something outfits in each drop, and we each have to put on each outfit. So
we have our first holiday lunch.
Yeah, that's going to be fun.
Yeah, Tuesday the 12th.
Okay, that's actually, let's start with that though, because what type of family is your family for Thanksgiving? Are you the like dress cute family in the kitchen, or are you the like goes on the turkey trot? Are you like, give me your vibe on Thanksgiving with your family?
I used to do the turkey trot, but not anymore.
Yeah.
I wish I was. But no, I feel like we all dress like kind of cute for like dinner, but then as soon as dinner's over, everyone changes into like sweatpants and just gets comfy.
Okay, yeah, we're very similar.
Yeah. I feel like
Except
we all get kind of excited
cute,
to
and then
cute.
it gets hotter than Hades in the house. We're cracking windows. Everyone's like barely breathing in their sweaters.
Yeah.
But honestly, it's fun for an excuse to get cute. And,
yeah.
I mean, when I say cute, I mean like a cute sweater and pants. Or something. I'm not like, we're not in ball gowns.
No.
But if I had somewhere fancy to go for Thanksgiving,
I think I'm going to wear that outfit that I wore yesterday for Thanksgiving. The white button down with the vest.
She said that like I'm supposed to know what she wears 24/7. I'm like,
oh, I remember what you wore yesterday.
Good.
Because I tried to help you pick it out.
Good. It's because I looked so good in it. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I always wear something cute, but also loose.
I've made that mistake before.
Yeah, same. And it's the worst thing ever.
I actually make it almost every year. And then I'm the person sitting at the Thanksgiving table with a button unbuttoned for my pants because I can't breathe.
Yeah, definitely something cute, but
okay, now what about Christmas time?
Christmas? So we usually at Christmas, we do Christmas Eve with Peter's parents, and we get like dressy. They've had a tradition forever. They go to dinner at Hyde Park on Christmas. Well, we go to church, and then we go to a fancy dinner at Hyde Park. So we get pretty dressed up for that.
I'm only laughing because my family growing up's tradition was go to church, and then we'd always go to Olive Garden because it was always open. And you just said,
do you know the
Hyde
first
Park,
time I met Peter's family, they took me to Olive Garden. Peter
no
was
joke.
Like,
it's like our Christmas Eve tradition. We're like, last year we went to Victoria's, and I was so mad. I'm like, who planned this? I'm like, I don't want to go to Victoria's. I'm like, this is way too nice.
Because
I wanted to go to Olive Garden.
Slaps so hard like once or twice a year.
Once.
And like, maybe
and it's
once.
Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
And it's all out breadsticks.
I don't know, that one time we ordered it here, it freaking slapped, remember?
Yeah, except I was literally so ill after it. But I would do it again. But no, that is hilarious that you got so fancy because I was like, oh, yes. Same.
My family, like, honestly, we usually do like ugly Christmas sweaters or something. We don't ever get like super dressed up. I'm trying to remember. But I was telling Lauren, my sister Emily was telling me that she saw that there's like a new trend going around where it's almost like Halloween on Christmas, but you dress up, everyone comes dressed as a different Christmas movie character, which I thought was pretty cute. So we might do that this year. Okay, so like give me some ideas though. I don't know why I'm blanking. Oh, duh. Or like Home Alone.
Cindy Lou Who.
Yeah.
Home Alone, that's a scary movie. I don't like that movie.
Did you see that Laura did that for Halloween?
Is that what she was?
Oh my gosh, yes. And they nailed it.
Oh wait, no, sorry. I was thinking about Michelle's.
Like
I didn't know what Michelle's was.
So many Dumb and Dumber.
Oh, you know I don't like that type of humor.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Whatever it was, they looked great. But
I'm like blinking on Christmas movies. But
that's
like,
what I
you know,
said.
there's so many.
Elf.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good one. You could dress as an elf.
Definitely. Or like, you know,
Polar
as a
Express,
family.
maybe that creepy guy on the train.
Yeah.
That movie, I've got a bone to pick with that movie.
I love that movie.
Okay, but you don't think
it
it's
is kind of scary?
Creepy?
Yeah. No,
that guy's like on the top of the train and they like take these kids from their bedroom. The more I watch it as an adult, I'm like, this is weird.
Same.
This is
agree.
really weird.
I agree. I think it's such a cool movie.
It's a cool concept.
Yeah, there are some parts where
I'm
like,
the person who gets
teary
teary-eyed when they're like,
Same.
I still believe. I'm like, oh.
Same.
But it's creepy.
Yeah,
real
it's
creepy.
so good, but I agree.
Okay, but besides that though, I'm like, what Christmas movies?
What's the like one that Peter watches all day on Christmas? The leg
I
lamp one.
I don't know. Sorry, I'm not at your house for Christmas. How would I know?
No.
White Christmas?
No.
Never seen that. Okay.
I can't believe I'm forgetting the name of this, and everybody's going to roll their eyes that we don't remember the name of the leg lamp.
I've never seen it.
Christmas movie. God, I wish I could look at it on my phone.
Sorry.
But I think that would be kind of fun.
That is cute. That's a fun idea.
Yeah.
We always do the kids in matching jammies.
Cute.
And then we just like wear pajamas or something. And then for Christmas Eve, obviously, when we go to church and dinner, we dress cute.
Up.
So
I look forward to getting dressed up on Christmas.
I do too. Again, it's an excuse to do it. And then New Year's, depending on what our plans are, we'll get either really dressed up. Like last year, we were super dressed up, which was so fun.
Yeah.
And this year, we'll probably be in our pajamas.
Yeah.
So just depending on the year. But I love it, a good excuse.
We as a team are gonna try to go out for Christmas and dress up as grandmas.
Okay, Elizabeth says this.
And I say that.
No, that's fine. But my point was, you say this, and how many times have I texted you and said, we have to get a date on the calendar because it's so busy?
I know, but we can't do an overnight. We just can't do an overnight.
But we need to get a date on the calendar, period.
That's easier.
Is it?
Yeah,
I feel like I'm booked.
Cabin. You're booked.
I mean, a little bit. Like, I get real stingy with my time in December, and
that's good, though.
I've been saying for the past month, I'm like, could we pick a date maybe?
No, for sure. I just was struggling to find a time and to stay overnight.
Which I've let go of that because I'm also like, I don't have time.
We should try to do that next year, though. And
or like February or something, but like not right now.
That would be fun. That would be fun.
December's too busy.
Something to look forward to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyways, we'll see if that happens, dressing as grandmas. Where did the dressing as grandmas for Christmas come from, though? I didn't get that.
It was just like a reel where these girls all went out together to like young, fun bars dressed as grandmas.
Oh, and then you just said the next occasion we do that with Christmas. Got it. I was not following. I didn't know if there was a movie or something.
No, it was just like a reel that I think a TikTok that Sav found.
Okay, that's funny.
Yeah.
Okay, well, yeah, we'll do that. Last year we went to that, if you're local to Columbus, that Agni. It was so good. I don't think I've ever eaten as much food as I did that night.
Oh my God.
Actually,
It's
I've been
such
there
a cool experience.
2 or 3 times now.
Yeah. I've only been that one time, but
honestly,
it was amazing.
Just so freaking good. And it's an experience. That sounds crazy,
there's
but like
nothing else like it in Columbus.
No, I mean, it's not the most cost-effective thing to go
it's
to.
a special occasion for sure.
But it's a really cool experience if you can go. There's like a different wine paired with every course, and there's like 7 courses. It's crazy. It's so good.
My favorite part about that was when they said that like every dish was like inspired by a different fast food.
Which you would have never guessed if you ate it.
It's like the most incredible food ever.
This like perfect, like plated delicacies. But like,
why was he saying the chef does that?
He said it goes based on a theme, like different themes.
Okay, yeah. So the theme was that time was like a spin
I think they say change it like seasonally. Or something. The other really cool part about that place is the like waiters, waitresses, sommelier are so knowledgeable.
Great.
You get like 1 million people that come to your table, but they're all amazing and just super nice.
Yes,
and
it was
such
a fun experience. I like, for example, with the fast food thing, remember there was like that add-on that we did and it was like this like battered piece of fish and it had a homemade tartar sauce and then caviar on top. So like really, really elevated takes on
like we had like this really cool taco one. He was saying it was a take on like Taco Bell, but like
oh, and then remember the cheese coney, the one that was like supposed to be like
we're saying
skyline.
This and this sounds like when you see it plated, like look at pictures of it, it's
so good.
But you have to be kind of an adventurous eater. Yeah. Not because it's like really out there, but like it's not your average like go get a piece of salmon, go get a piece of steak. Like there's just a lot to it.
There's a set menu, so you have to be open, right? And Isn't there? Yeah.
And they were set menu, but they were really great. There was like a line at the bathroom, so Sav and I started peeking back towards the kitchen, and the guy was like, "Oh, come on back here."
I forgot about that.
And the one of the chefs like gave us tequila shots and took one with us, and like they were just so cool and so nice.
The toilet seats are heated.
Yeah, the bathroom's a whole experience.
The bathroom is a whole experience.
It's an experience in itself. If you even just go in there to like get one drink, go to the bathroom, do it. But anyway, so we did that last Christmas, and that was really fun.
If you live in Columbus, that was really freaking fun.
It's gonna be hard to top that one though because
that one was really good.
Sav got drunk off wine real fast.
Yeah, she did.
She said, "I don't drink wine like you guys that much."
I'm like,
she's hilarious.
It's water
She's a hoot.
to me.
Yeah, you are like ridiculous.
White wine, it's like water.
Yeah, that's interesting. We also were talking about recently going off of like, does your family dress up, not dress up?
Yeah.
We are more recently, probably the last couple of years, also the family that tries to take an after Christmas vacation.
Mm-hmm.
Some people aren't like that, and they're like, I just want to chill at home.
Yeah.
But for me, I'm like, I really just want to spend time with the kids, and like that is a way for us to just be like together, unplugged.
Yep.
And I love it. And honestly, I hate the cold.
It's the best decision.
And it's like Christmas is so fun, and there's such this build up that I hate for the next 5 days to just be like,
I know. It's so depressing. I agree.
But I'm also the type of person who can't just sit still. So it's different. Like some people are like, I
want to rot
dying
for
those 5 days to rot, and I wouldn't dare go somewhere. And I fully respect that too. But it's interesting to hear people's takes. Like, are you a...
Yeah, we started doing a family trip on Christmas, I don't know, probably 3 years ago or something. And it's honestly, the first time we did it, we were just kind of mind blown by how much we actually enjoyed our time together around the holidays. Because I feel like...
Well, it's always so hustle and bustle.
Yeah, like actually leaving town together and not having all these commitments. Like, number one, it gives you an excuse to just be like, sorry, we're out of town, and not spread yourself too thin.
Yeah.
But like being disconnected, like you said, and like out of, like work is not there, nothing else is there. And I felt like that was the first year that I actually felt like, oh my gosh, we spent such like good, genuine time together. Yeah, because otherwise the holidays sometimes for us end up feeling like just stress. Like that's it, like not enjoyable.
Yeah, I agree. And as the kids get older, it gets harder and harder to like spread yourself thin.
Yeah.
And it's just been nice.
Yeah.
But that also now made me think of another thought of growing up. Was your family a spring break family or not a spring break family? We weren't either.
We would sometimes take a summer vacation.
We were summer vacation.
Yeah.
We would have 1 week in the summer. We'd go on vacation together, but we were never a spring break.
Yeah.
family.
And our locations for our summer vacations were usually just determined by like where we could get a timeshare. One time it was in this like random ass city in Virginia. And my poor sister Katie was like an angsty teenager and she was just bored out of her effing mind the entire time.
We always went to like the same places.
Yeah.
Like, we still go there. Like Hilton Head or like, you know.
Yeah. We did Ocean City, Maryland pretty consistently for a while. And then I don't know why we stopped going there. I can't remember, but
I don't know. I have heard that's like a nice drivable distance.
It is.
Because we always drove too.
Yeah. Yeah. We always drove. We never had freaking air conditioning in that
I just vividly remember putting my dad like rigging one of those TVs with like the VCR in between the two driving seats.
Nice.
That he plug in. He got this plug at Radio Shack.
Now these kids have them in the back of the freaking seats.
Oh, I know, but I remember thinking my dad was so innovative. I was like, wow, this is cool.
That says a lot about you, though, because I feel like you do that all the time. Like, you find these, like, random ways to, like, rig shit.
Oh, it's because of my dad.
Yeah.
My dad
like,
is
the way
always...
you can bungee up those racks in the van, I'm always like, I'm not even going to try.
No, that's the skill I got from my dad. He is king of rigging something up.
My dad is, too, but I didn't, like, I'm not as good at all.
We joked that I was his son growing up.
Yeah.
Like, I was the one always in the crawl space helping him doing this and that. Oh, yeah, I will rig something up here or there. I kind of love the thrill of it when you're like, look at that.
Yeah, it is satisfying.
I do love it.
But my brain doesn't work the way yours does.
Allison and I always say at home, because I'll be like rigging something or she will, and we'll be like, ask the guys to fix it. They're like, yeah, we'll fix it. And I'm like,
no,
how hard can it be? Boys do it. Like that other girl on Instagram always says it. Now it's like our motto. We're like, okay, we'll get this fixed. We fixed their Hot Wheels one time, and Mason now walks around saying, "Mommy fixed it."
That's amazing.
Like, Save it to people in the back.
Sure, Hunter loves that.
Yeah, oh yeah, you know he does.
That's amazing.
But yeah, I don't know. It's always so interesting to hear how different.
Yeah,
like some people were like spring break families to the nines.
Yeah, no, we never were. I'm trying to think of other like big traditions. We always like have really celebrated the 4th of July really big.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, we like watched fireworks and stuff, but it was never like
a
big to do.
It was a big thing. My dad invented this cannon thing. Have I ever told you about this?
Yes.
That he lights off every year.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
with the
because I
watermelon,
told you I
right?
used to like hide under the bed because it was
Yeah.
so loud. He literally made this like he calls it the cannon, but when we were kids, it was like he always had a 4th of July party. And now later in life, I understood where he actually got this idea from, but didn't know this when I was a kid. But it's literally a pipe, like a steel pipe, and he packs gunpowder.
Are you joking?
No, I swear to God, he
This
literally
seems so dangerous.
Oh, it's so dangerous. When I tell you, it sounds like it used to shake my house as a kid.
Was this just like for fun?
Yeah, kind of.
Also, something to know about Elizabeth's dad is everything he does or everything you tell him, he goes, "That's crazy." And Elizabeth does it too. And so we're always like,
I do. I say it all the time.
and when you just said he was packing gunpowder, and I almost said, "That's crazy." But I was like, "It is crazy. It's Joe."
It's like a 2-foot tall pipe. He packs it with gunpowder and a wick, and he literally lights it.
A wick? Where do you get a wick as long as a pipe?
You just, I don't know. I think they
String?
sell them in like the, I don't even
Pyro
know.
section?
Yeah.
I don't know what a pyro store is, but yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Wherever that may be.
But then it just is like the loudest boom you've ever heard. And
Is
then
it a
he
firework or it's just a boom?
No, it's like just a boom. I mean, it does like for a second you can see like it like.
So it's just for the boom factor?
It's just for the boom factor.
Okay.
And then he started putting a watermelon on top of it, and then the watermelon
Now that's kind of funny,
explodes.
but
It's ridiculous. But I used to be so scared of it as a kid. I used to run upstairs and hide
a
under
steel
my
pipe
bed.
because it won't blast through steel?
Yeah, it won't blast through steel. So it's
Which
just
is weird
like
because
really
aren't cars made of steel, but you can like shoot through cars? Or bullet is different than gunpowder, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I don't really know. I'm
don't
actually
know the
afraid of like
physics of it
fire and shit
either.
like that, yeah.
My dad's such a pyro, though. He always has been. He always tells the story that when he was a kid, him and his brother were up in the attic and they like lit off legit fireworks in the attic of their house.
Okay, no.
I know.
I'm
He's
so
a legit,
scared of fireworks
like,
and fire. Like I'm a child. Like that would just freak me out. For fun?
He also, this is all just popping back into my head, all these like memories of him being a pyro as
We
a
need
kid.
to have Joe on the podcast one time because he's a hoot, you guys.
Oh, we should have him on there.
He used to, and we say this
We
because
need to get Big Don and Joe and your dad on here.
Wow. I don't know.
No, actually, we would get
not
canceled.
go well. We would get canceled. No, can you imagine the three of them together?
No.
Wait, what was I just about to say? Oh, the reason we have so many that I feel like I know Joe, I should preface for people is we used to work at Elizabeth's house and he was always there.
Yeah,
and
he was always around.
He loved for us to give him a good project.
Yes.
We have a project here currently at the office, and I just said, "Where the heck is Joe? Can we get him back?"
I know,
we never
he's
see him
gotten so
anymore,
busy.
and he's just hilarious.
He loves to like his love language is definitely acts of service. So like whenever he could like help us with anything when we were working at my house, it was like his way of like being involved in Coco, which was always really
he also
sweet.
like you would
He's
call him
very
and be like,
prideful.
"Oh yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that."
Yeah.
And he'd be there the
I
next day. Like he
know.
was so genuinely thrilled to do stuff for us. It was adorable.
I know. But yeah, when we grew up, he ended up buying the house right next door to us, which we had like 3 acres. So it was like,
I think
big
currently
yard.
I'm like, what?
No.
Got it.
And he bought that house and added onto it. And when he was adding it on, he decided that he wanted to get rid of it was like a really long driveway and there were all of these like pine trees that lined both sides of the driveway.
Yeah.
So he literally lit them all on fire and they were all dead. And it was like,
how did he put out this fire?
Like
Why didn't it start a forest fire?
The fire department came. There were like 4
Didn't he get fined for
fire
that?
trucks. He talked his fucking way out of it somehow.
Wow. Okay, that felt like
yeah.
Smokey
I mean,
the Bear.
it was terrifying. Again, I'm like a kid. And I'm like, oh my god! Like the fire department's here. He's going to jail.
And mind you, Joe was probably standing there, a little hunched over, going, "That's crazy."
Yeah. And he literally
Like, not
weasels his way out of it.
phased.
Like
Yeah,
he
like-
just makes besties with the cops or the freaking firemen. And
my
I don't know.
God.
I think they ended up giving him like a warning and just said like, you can't do that. Like that's not
Okay, and if anybody, God, I think it's on our feed somewhere. If you want a good laugh about Joe, go when we called him to tell him that Elizabeth was going to become an underwater
I still
welder.
feel bad about this.
When I tell you, he jumped
teaming.
on the train so fast to help her figure it out. He was hating on it at first, and then he was. Well, wait, let me back up. We
Talk
called
about
him
the trend. Like we
Yeah,
need
okay,
to
so there's a
preface.
trend that was going around that like you called somebody in your family and you'd say, "Hey, so like I'm thinking about taking this underwater welding job off the Gulf of
Yeah.
Mexico for $250,000."
Yeah.
And like underwater welding.
And you're there for like,
dangerous.
what is it, like 6 weeks or something?
Something like that.
But you get paid a massive amount of money, so you're supposed to call your parents and like tell them that you're considering
But like
it.
one of the most dangerous jobs in the world, okay?
Yeah.
So Elizabeth calls Joe.
Oh my God.
He answers. He's like, hey, what are you doing? She's like, oh, nothing. I just wanted to get your opinion on something. And he said, all right, I'm about to get out of the car. I got a minute though. Okay, so he had a minute. He was getting out of the car to go do something. Mind you, this conversation was at least 15 minutes. So once she hung up, I'm like, didn't he have somewhere to be 15 minutes ago? Like he got in the subject. So she's telling him
and
this.
I kept trying to like wrap it up, and then he would say like another thought.
Every time.
Like, he was the one that
He's
made
like,
the
well,
conversation.
Elizabeth, you know, like he had the whole thing figured out. He went on, his first comment was, there ain't no Starbucks out there. And
ain't no fucking Starbucks on that ship.
And then he said to Elizabeth, now, because she said, oh, and they're going to let me come back on the weekends to see the kids.
Yeah. Oh my God.
And he said, well, and how are you going to get off there? And then Elizabeth said, oh, surely they'll like just helicopter me off. And he goes, no, you're going to be getting off by tugboat. And what did he say?
Or he
something
said,
about the boat.
He said, do they have a helicopter? And I was like, no, I think I literally have to take like a boat to like shore.
Yes. And he said, you need to make the deal with them, helicopter or nothing. We're like, oh my God.
And then he just was like, you're taking a boat?
And then he couldn't get over.
And then he just started dying laughing. He's like, you're on a fucking
Then
boat.
she said, there's like a lot of men on there and stuff. He's like, you'll be fine. Like he just had something to say about everything. And it was
I convinced him
so funny.
really well. I like spun it into the fact that Exxon was like trying to make the company seem more youthful.
Yeah, you did it from like an influencer approach.
And they wanted to like have an influencer.
And he said, no shit. They're going to ask you to take pictures out there.
Shit.
That's what he said. And then at the end, she finally tells him.
And then he said, welding's nothing. It's a fucking piece of cake.
Oh, she said, do you think I could learn how to weld? And he goes, oh yeah, piece of cake. And she said, what about underwater? And he said, you swam before. He had no doubt she was going to do this, which I appreciated the support.
His biggest concern was just making sure that I negotiated it. Oh, like it. Right.
He said, no, you're going to ask for more money, right?
He wasn't scared about me being killed, raped.
He said, you could do it. He said, you could do it. He was full
Which I also thought was really sweet.
He also said,
like, you can fucking do it.
He also said, you should ask if I could come too.
No, wait. I think I said, would you come with me?
That's right. You said, you come with me. And then he laughed and he said, they don't want an old fart like me out there. But he said, well, shit, for that kind of money, though. He was just a hoot. And then at the end, she told him.
Find the video.
She told him it was a joke.
I still feel bad about it because he was so invested.
He was so invested, but you told him that it was a joke. And he goes, that's crazy.
So he said, no, you're not.
No, you're not. And then he said, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
It was so funny. Honestly, he had us rolling on the floor laughing. Sav's dad was pretty funny too.
Good one-liners.
She said, can you teach me welding? You know how? And he said, oh, underwater welding is a whole different thing. It was so
good. But
he did say, I know you could do it. He was real. We called my dad and told him, and he said,
he immediately laughed.
And said, absolutely no way you can do that. I was like, wow. Okay. I mean, he's not wrong, but.
Yeah. Well, he just knows that you would never survive.
Yeah, no. Well, actually, the thing is, I'm pretty scrappy. I think I'd survive.
Yeah.
Would I ever sign up to do it, though? No. He knows that I would never sign up to do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I didn't really have an angle.
That was another thing my dad was concerned about was like, making sure I could still see the kids. He's like, that's a long time to be away from home. But that's when I said, I can come back on the weekends.
Right. And then he said to request the helicopter. Yeah. That was ridiculous.
That's so funny.
We also, speaking of videos in here, sorry.
You're fine.
Just kicked you. Always try to do like a random challenge video. And I actually have one for us to try.
Oh God, what is it?
I got to look up the video. But if you have any funny ones, send them into us because.
The other day, Sav and I were going to do the Dancing with the Stars one. We were going to try that. Have you seen that one?
I don't want to partake in dancing anymore.
No, it's not. You literally, so one person's like laying on their back.
Well, that might be the one that
and you pull them up.
That might be the one I saved.
Yeah.
It's not actually the one I saved, but yeah.
It's not dancing.
I have seen that.
Yeah.
The one I saved is like, it's actually three people. It's like two people like lock their arms and they're with the person in the middle and you like spin them.
Oh.
I don't know. It's really cool. I feel like we could do it.
That one that's going around where you grab somebody and flip them, that was like one of our go-to dance moves in high school.
That looks hard.
It's not. It's actually easier than you think.
Don't think so.
Yeah. I mean, you can't be the short person flipping a tall person. It's got to be vice versa, but it's actually pretty easy.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm like, that's old news. Been doing that since 2005.
Well, yeah, but I wish some old TikTok trends would come back.
I know.
You know, like COVID ones.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. Okay, well, yeah, that was really, I don't even know how we got to that.
Isn't it so crazy to think that like TikTok just was around at the right time when
COVID
happened?
I deleted it though because it was
literally, Yeah, I got really into it during COVID.
Same, I mean, there's something
then
else
I
to
fell
do.
off real quick, and
I didn't fall off real quick. I mean, I recently deleted it to have a little self-control.
Yeah, I haven't really been.
I mean, it's so funny. It's like back in the day
really
where
funny.
the app Vine. Did you ever have Vine?
Yes.
And like, I thought that was so funny.
Yeah.
I love a funny video.
I think TikTok is really funny, but honestly, I deleted it for a really long time. And then when I remade it, the algorithm doesn't, I never engage with anything. So like when I open it, I don't like scroll that much because nothing that pops up is even like funny to me. So it's easy for me to walk away. You know what
Sav
I mean?
and I will purposely like send stuff to each other so we make sure the algorithm hits it.
And honestly, like Peter J watches it sometimes on my phone. So it's like sports shit. Like and
Sav always gets mad because she gets on the shop one and she's like, "Who has been on here?" She's like, "The algorithm we're hitting."
I know I think that's why I was actually able to like get rid of it because I just like there was nothing cool popping up. Mm-hmm. But I still have it for like when these guys send me funny ones and stuff.
I need to just hide it because I was going to say that's the downfall. When you get off for a while and you get back on, you got to rebuild that algorithm.
I know, and I just didn't have the energy.
It's a full-time job.
I spend enough time on Instagram. I can't do the same amount of time on TikTok. Just mainly because I work on Instagram.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Just you or?
No, I'm just saying but like, I
work
do
on Instagram.
A lot of shit on fucking Instagram.
No, I agree. Just the way you looked me dead ass in the eye and said, I work on Instagram. I'm like, oh, okay, where am I?
I was insinuating like we.
But you said I.
But I mean, shit, posting those try-ons and stuff. I spend enough time on fucking Instagram. I can't do it.
I have suggested many times, like, not that I'll post them or anything, but you put it upon yourself.
Yeah, I know.
Wow, that was really mean. I'm like, you put it upon yourself, but you kind of do.
But I mean, I get it done and I don't have to pay for it.
She gets it done at the umpteenth hour every week.
I mean,
that is how Elizabeth operates.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Never mind.
I usually will edit the videos before Monday, but I like to post them on Monday.
Well, no, I agree.
Yeah.
It was when you were editing them still on Monday. It's just taking.
Yeah, no, I can't do that anymore. I literally can't do it because I would do nothing else all day on Monday.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm just roasting you. That is part of your marketing job.
I know.
Which, like, did I share that meme this morning where I was like, my love language is roasting you until I'm a little too mean. That's how I feel. But no, honestly, that is her job, and thank God she does it because I would be absolutely terrible at it.
No, you wouldn't.
Although, I put up one thing on stories and a couple of people commented and said they loved it. And I literally screenshot it to Elizabeth and said, wow, move over, creative. There's a new dog in town.
You think that you're like not good at it.
I'm not. No, and Elizabeth's so polite. Every time I make something, she's like, let's try like this or that. I'm like, just why don't you make it? Why did you ask me to make this?
I don't usually.
I know.
It's
because I go into like an ADD spiral and then I'm like, oh shit, why am I doing that? I don't know why I do that, honestly, because I'm like, this isn't even. I think it's just that I'm on the topic. You just want to get it done. And I want to get it done because I'm an instant gratification.
Yeah, I mean, when you do that, I love it because it's one less thing. But only if it's certain things.
I was like, oh, are you lying right now? I was like, that felt like two truths and a lie right there. Let's play that game. Okay. I was born in Pennsylvania. The hospital.
You can't say things I already know about you.
That's a truth. Okay. Are they all supposed to be things you don't know about me?
Well, I feel like that one's clearly process of elimination. It's going to be between the next two.
Of what? For what?
Of what is the lie? Because I already know that that's a truth.
Okay. Sorry. Why don't you go first? I got to think about that. Yeah. Let me go. I'll go second. Why don't you take the stage?
I know. That's what I said. I'm like, God, it's hard to think of something that you don't know. I know.
Because we spend way too much time together here and talk about the most random things.
I was like,
okay, different game because that's going to take a nightmare.
Yeah, I'd have to like.
Okay, truth.
Okay.
We'll just play truth.
Just
no
truth?
dare. Yeah, because dare we are in a real tight space over here. Or maybe we'll do dare. We'll see. Truth. What is an impulsive thought you have? No, wait, what's an intrusive? Sorry. An intrusive thought that you have that like probably a lot of people have. You're not going to act on it. Don't get crazy.
Intrusive thought. I often think that my husband's going to have a heart attack.
Oh, yeah.
Like legit. I think about it all the time because he like takes on way too much stress. I think about that often.
I think about those things often, but I just call that part of my health anxiety. I don't know. But I guess that is an intrusive thought. Like health-wise.
I guess.
Yeah, no, that's an intrusive thought.
Is it the same thing? Yeah, I think about that. What about you?
We were just in Hocking Hills this past weekend with friends, and I was saying like, You know, when you're like on a hike and you look over the cliff and you're like, "Oh, if I just like jumped off of here, how would I land?" And they're like, not that I'm gonna like jump off or suicidal, but you're like,
but what would it be like?
What would it be like? Like it creeps in your head, and then everyone was like, "Oh my god, yeah, I thought that," and I was like, "Okay, whew." Start getting nervous. But like, don't those things ever cross your mind? Like, what would happen if?
Yeah, I read
not that I'm like
really weird thing one time that you just reminded me of. That was like basically something along the lines of like, as humans, we have this like cognitive desire to like have horrible things happen to us sometimes. Like, and there's some psychology behind it. But it blew my mind because there were like examples of it, and one of them was
find that
like,
and send it to me later. I'm very curious.
I know. I remember I sent it to Laura because I was like, okay, I'm kind of mind blown by this, and she was like, oh my god, I can so relate. And
I think
then,
a lot of people could probably relate to that.
Yeah. Oh my god. I wonder if I have it saved on Instagram. But it was something like that. Like everyone has at one point in time, like kind of. Well, I'm not even going to say it out loud. I got to find the post because I'm going to.
Yeah, I was going to say, no, you know what? I feel like we should save that for a later date.
Yeah, I'll try to find it.
I was going to get dark for a second.
I wish I could have my phone so I could look it up.
I know that is the only downfall.
Yeah.
Okay, your turn for the truth.
What is something you miss most about pre-kids?
I mean, just the freedom to like on a whim say you're going to do something. Like there's
like
not that ability. Yeah, like you can be spontaneous to a degree, but you can't be as spontaneous. Even if it's something as simple as like, hey, let's actually just go out to dinner.
Yeah.
Like everything has to be more planned out. You can't like if you're wanting to do it without the kids, there's got to be a babysitter. There's like there's just more to any decision.
Totally.
There's not the freedom to just like make a quick decision.
Yeah,
anymore.
I feel like that's just the universal feeling probably that most of us feel.
Yeah. What about you?
I guess the same thing.
Oh, okay.
I was going to say like just being able to like travel easily.
Yeah.
And
same,
like,
Yeah, which we still travel with our kids, but it's a whole new production, you know?
And then even when you travel without them, there's this layer of anxiety.
It's still
always.
the production of finding somebody to watch them and they're still not. Yeah, it's a whole to-do. Okay, let's see. A truth. You're just so perfect. Truth.
I know, these are kind of hard. God, it's like almost dark.
What is... Okay, I'm done with this game. I can't think of any truths.
Oh my God, I thought you said I'm down with this game. Like you had a really good one.
I said I think I might be done with this game because I can't think of any. Why am I blinking on every truth?
I know. I mean, I can think of a few, but they're like really...
Deep?
Yeah, I guess.
I know. A couple that popped in my head, I was like, I don't know if I want to go there.
Or inappropriate.
Oh, okay, yeah. Same.
Yeah.
Same. I had a few in my mind that I was like, yeah, I'm not going to go there right now.
Yeah.
It feels like we're going to be in too deep because I'm trying to keep.
How long have we been recording this shit?
34 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
We could do a couple more.
Yeah. What, truths or should we play like this or that?
Okay, yeah.
That seems easier. You're going to need to get to your microphone.
Yeah,
now.
I know. Sorry. My neck hurts.
That big old head you got to keep
I know,
up.
it's heavy.
Okay, wait, what did we say we were playing?
This or that.
This or that or
Would you rather?
Yeah.
I think would you rather is funnier.
Okay, go ahead.
Would you rather pour bleach into your eyeball or pry all your toenails off yourself?
Oh my God. Probably my toenails, like bleach would burn so bad. Toenails, maybe I could.
And it might blind you permanently. Your toenails would grow back.
That's a really good valid point. Yeah, toenails for sure.
Talk about intrusive thoughts. That was really graphic.
Would you rather cut your own hand off with a chainsaw?
Oh my God.
Or
somebody else do it?
No. Or
I'm going to say I'll probably pick the one you just said.
Yeah, actually take it back. I didn't have a second one. Would you rather lick a public toilet seat or lick a public like sink handle? Not faucet handle.
A handle.
That's got a lot of germs. At least people's butt have underwear over it.
On a toilet seat?
No, but like it's been covered all day. Like you get more germs on your hand throughout the day.
Not everyone closes the toilet lid, and not all public restrooms have a toilet lid.
What do you have a toilet lid?
You said it lick a toilet seat or a faucet handle?
Like at the rim, the toilet seat.
Yeah, have you seen how fucking nasty those are sometimes? Like shit and piss all over
I'm
them.
sick. Could you imagine? I was kind of envisioning a clean one, but yeah.
Why
Could you imagine
would
somebody
envision
just goes in there and had a BHBO?
Oh my God, I can't. Yeah, I would. I mean, I know that a handle is really disgusting too, but also half the time the handle's
No,
being
I'm picking
touched.
handle. I don't know where my head was there for a second.
Clean hand.
I'm sorry. I got really crazy there for a second, thinking I could justify that one.
Yeah, and you said like the toilet seat's closed. What are you
I
talking
don't
about?
know. I don't know. But I'm being
Okay.
stabbed in the eyeball.
Okay, this is one that stuck with me for a really long time that someone said one time.
Great.
Would you rather be thrown in a pit of cockroaches or a pit of snakes?
Cockroaches.
Yeah.
Snakes can be like poisonous. Like
Well,
wrap
no, they
themselves
wouldn't be poisonous.
But
They would
still,
just
they
be
could, like,
slimy.
wrap themselves around your neck and stuff. Choke you out. Big old python.
I'm actually not that like scared of snakes. Like it's not like my biggest fear.
It's not my biggest fear, but like I'm not wanting to catch a snake on my floor.
Yeah, no, me neither. But like, you know, some people are like deathly scared of snakes. I'm thinking about this because
yeah, I guess I'm deathly scared, but like, am I really scared of snakes? I don't want to find one slithering around me. That's a no for me.
I don't know. In my mind,
Cockroach is kind of harmless.
I know, but like,
I don't want that either, but
that affects me a lot.
Weird.
Like I can't decide because I think a pit of cockroaches is like really bad. Like maybe as bad as snakes.
Would you rather not be able to shower for the rest of your life or not brush your teeth for the rest of your life?
Oh,
not brush my teeth. Showering is an essential for me. I shower every single day, even if it's just a body shower. I hate being dirty. I could at least get like dentures or something.
Well, I was going to say, are we talking pre-veneers or post?
I'm sorry. I forgot she's got a mouth made out of porcelain. My bad.
Because my bottom ones would rot and get yellow, but these would be shining bright.
That's actually disgusting. That you could go days without brushing them and it wouldn't even matter. Oh my God, you're geriatric.
I know. I have to like
That's
extra
actually really
motivate
gross.
myself to brush my teeth.
Really gross now that I'm thinking about it.
I mean, I don't do that.
Seen you a few times.
No,
I'm just kidding.
I actually have gotten really freaking lazy about brushing my teeth at night. I used to be religious about it. I am religious about it in the morning, but like night, it's like
now what happens if you like drink a glass of red wine? Like, is it going to stain those bad boys?
These will never stain.
Wow. Okay. So, do you have to brush them?
I mean,
just
yeah,
curious,
just
like,
for like your gum health and stuff.
Okay, just curious. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
Well, and to get a little shine to them, I mean, you want to be like, plaque
Yeah,
up.
I mean, they still get like gunky.
Is there
but they won't
space in between
stain.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, like
stuff-
you floss and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. And you have to do that because obviously you'd get like nasty gums and stuff. But yeah.
Are they like glass? Come here. Can I tap one?
They're porcelain.
Can I tap it?
But remember, it's not my whole tooth. It's just on the front of my teeth.
Ew, what a weird sound. I feel like that was radiating my brain.
I know.
I've never tapped on my teeth like that before.
Wait, how do we get on this subject? Oh yeah, so I would
brush your teeth or shower.
definitely need to shower. And I
Me
feel
too.
like I could like
Now, you can last with greasy hair longer than I can. If my hair even gets slightly greasy, I start to freak out. And I have to take a shower. I feel so dirty. And I also like shave my armpits every day.
I do that. I shave my armpits. I don't shave my legs every day. You shave your legs every day. I do not do that and will never claim to, but I do shave my armpits every day.
I also just have like dark Italian hair.
So do I.
Yeah, well. You have longer legs. I guess more space to spread it out. What do you want me to tell you?
Yeah, shaving would be a part of that one.
Well, that's shower.
Not
that's
showering.
shower duties.
I know that makes it even worse.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. I mean, that wasn't even a question for me. I'd let my teeth fall out
I didn't
and
actually
say-
think about the shaving thing, but yeah. Oh my God.
Okay. Or the greasy hair, like, oh. Okay, last one. Give it to us
Yeah.
before we go.
Would you rather?
What? I'm scared.
I don't even know.
Oh, I thought you like had one you were like stewing over
No.
there. I need to say something
my
very
mind
off
just
topic.
got really intrusive just now.
I kind of love when that happens.
Yeah.
I just thought of something that I needed to tell you.
What?
And anybody else who's listening, if you haven't watched the Martha Stewart documentary, did you watch
I
it?
did watch
okay.
it. Yeah,
That
it's
was
good.
so good. I'd love to know people's take on it.
Yeah,
We got to talk about that another time.
yeah, we do.
Because I've got a lot to say about that. But anyways, we got to wrap up for the day because now we've been yapping for too long. But
I didn't do another one.
I know because I took time
Let's
to
wrap it up.
Yeah,
Okay.
you were taking too long.
I know I can't think of one.
Subscribe as always and make sure to use your Unbuttoned 10 code for your next order.
Holidays coming soon, guys. Check back soon.
Do you want to sing a jingle too?
Jingle bell. What was the song that was on yesterday that I was like, I'm going to blow my brains out?
Oh my God, I don't remember, but I wasn't.
Oh, it was the Chipmunks.
Yeah, okay. All right, well, that's
Okay,
enough.
bye.
Bye. Thank you for listening to this week's episode of Unbuttoned.
Don't forget to subscribe, rate, and review so you never miss out on our latest episodes. Use code UNBUTTON10 for an exclusive discount on CocoTheShop.com.